Good morning, Aquarius, and Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, depending on what you celebrate or if you celebrate. But do you know what? I'm going to wish you a happy holiday anyway, whether you celebrate it or not, because I want you to be happy. I do. So what do I have for you? I don't have much because on Christmas Eve last night, I took it upon myself to help Father Christmas drink his brandy. I thought there's quite a lot of brandy here. I don't want him to have to drink it all on his own. He's got a sleigh to drive. So I helped Father Christmas out with a lot of brandy and binge watched the entire first season of New Girl. So I think it was the entire, I don't know, because I kind of lost track of what I was doing by the end of it. So I'm not promoting irresponsible drinking, but sometimes you have to get stuff out of your system, don't you? So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit delicate this morning, partially because I've got a bit of a cold, so I already had a headache yesterday, and I've just made it worse for myself, so well done me. So yeah, I did get intuitive stuff through. I remember being awake at about 3 o'clock in the morning going, oh, I need to remember that, I really need to remember that, I'll remember that, I don't need to write that down, you know, when you can't move. And I didn't remember what it was. I can't remember it, but I think it was something to do with Kylie and something that there was like a pair of. So that's all I can remember. So sorry that I don't have very much intuitively for you, Aquarius. But a few songs that were playing while I was sort of getting your reading set up and ready. You got Call You Mine by the Chainsmokers and Bebe Rexha. So Rex King, something to do with kings. I wonder if you'll pull any king cards from your cards as we do your reading. What was kind of getting from this was there's a line that says, he says something like, he asked me what I was doing with my life, and I said I don't know what I'm doing tonight. So there's this kind of aimlessness, it's like directionlessness, perhaps that you're finding yourself in, like, I don't know what to do in my life. I kind of feel like I want to do something different, but I don't know what I want to do. So yeah, it's kind of, but it's very open. It's like very open to possibilities. Now Aquarius, Saturn and Jupiter have just moved into your sign. Big slow moving planets. They have a big effect, and they're going to be in your sign for a while now. I think like a couple of years. So but the good thing is Jupiter is the sign of abundance and possibility and wealth and opportunity and all those kind of like great things, like the lucky planet, and it's in your sign, so that's going to be really interesting for you. I think you're going to have an interesting couple of years. Saturn is kind of like nose to the grindstone. It can be like the tough love planet as well, like hard lessons, but these two together, it's almost like it's kind of saying, Aquarius, now's your time. Wherever you put the work in, wherever you put the effort in, you can create a lot of opportunity and abundance for yourself. I'm seeing pattern numbers, by the way. I saw 0202 on the timestamp, and I just saw 0303. So watch out for pattern numbers. A lot of people are getting that at the moment. So yeah, so you've got a huge, it's like you stepped through a door and all you could see was that door, right? All you could see was the door frame, but now you stepped through it. I wonder if some of you are Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, and it's like now you're through the door, you've got this whole open landscape and you could go anywhere. So you're at this kind of maybe point of confusion where it's a bit like, well, I don't know which way to go. There's so much space. Which direction do I go? This kind of like directionless thing coming through. So, but it's like you could go anywhere. Just move. It's like just move, just go and see what you find. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. So again, that could be for some of you, but not others. Now, there's a word in there where it says stranger. The word stranger is said in that. And I was kind of tidying up the floor, some of the Christmas present wrapping. And as it said stranger, I picked this up, which is like, it's off a t-shirt we bought for our daughter, Stranger Things. So yeah, stranger things. Perhaps you've been watching Stranger Things. Perhaps you've met a stranger. Perhaps you're going to meet a stranger. Tall, what is it they used to say, fortune tellers, like tall, dark, handsome stranger. Maybe, Aquarius, maybe. They say something like, what is it, call you mine? Now, you had something a while back, and I don't know if it's coming back up again, where some of you were having a problem with kind of put a ring on it, and like what was coming through for some of you, not all of you, I know some of you are very happily married, but for some of you, you were seeing engagement rings as almost like a symbol of ownership, as you know, in a very old-fashioned way of like when you get married, your wife belongs to you, or you know, this ball and chain business, which isn't really what a healthy relationship should be, isn't it? It shouldn't be like you feel owned, you feel chained to someone. You should be there. Sorry, they're showing me a cat. You should be there because you want to be there, because you're happy, because you love that person, not because they own you. So there's something there to do with like marriage, engagement, ownership, being claimed by somebody in a relationship, something there for somebody. They were showing me a cat because cats are very independent animals. They will go where they're treated well. They will stay if they're warm, loved, happy, mostly left alone, fed. If they feel safe, they'll be happy where they are. But if they are threatened, if they feel unsafe, if they're lacking something, they'll go somewhere else. So something there for somebody. Again, it came up for you a good few readings back, and it's back again. Outrageous by Britney Spears. As I heard this song, the starfish card came out. So the starfish can symbolise fame or stardom or stepping into some kind of spotlight for some of you. But also, again, it's this kind of open to infinite possibility feeling with that song that was coming through as well. It's like I've got all this opportunity ahead of me. A line from that stood out to me. It was, I just want to be happy in a place where love is free. So some of you are doing a reassessment of love. Again, love is free, right? Love isn't chained. It's not a ball and chain. It's not ownership. It's not, put a ring on it. Love is free. So some of you are thinking about this concept of it. Maybe you're into free love, right? Maybe you are. Maybe you're into having open relationships. Some of you possibly. Others of you, it's more this idea of freedom in love, choosing who you want to love and feeling like you're free to make that choice. Because you also got Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paloma Faith. And that does have that feeling of like not being able to be with the person that you love, having strong feelings for somebody but not being able to be with them. So some of you may be dealing with this. Going back to the Britney Spears song, she mentioned shopping spree. Now it's funny because I was Googling the scene from Pretty Woman this morning where she goes shopping and the women are like, it's very expensive. I don't think we have anything for you. And then she goes back and she's like, big mistake, big. Huge, I have to go shopping now. Because she's like, look, I've got money to spend in here. So some of you may just be doing like online shopping in the sales, right? Or having like lots of money to spend, like people have been giving you money for Christmas, but you're like, I've not got anywhere to spend it. like I can't go shopping. But there's this, I think some of you just really want a shopping spree. Like maybe you just really want to go out, get a whole new outfit, a whole new look, treat yourself, spend money on your appearance, and just really kind of go a little bit wild there. Look, I've got money to spend in here. That's coming through as your energy. Perhaps a little bit of discrimination there as well for some reason. And then finally, just as I was kind of setting up Spotify to get you a song, I did have to randomise a song, and you got If You Ever Saw Her by Ricky Martin. She's every dream girl from Monroe to Madonna. So you may be feeling this way about somebody else, or they may be feeling it about you. So yeah, maybe Spanish influence as well for somebody. Okay, let's see then. Let's see. Can you hear the birds? As it went quiet then, I was just listening to all the bird sounds. It's another nice, very blue sky day here today, so the birds seem very happy with that. A randomised song for Aquarius, please. The best song for Aquarius today. Woohoo! Simmers know. If you're a simmer, you know. Song 2 by Blur. Song 2, perhaps you entering into a second phase of your life. Song 2, I was getting stuff through about a lot of stuff about identity as well with you. It comes through quite often. So yeah, reassessing your identity, working out who you really are. Oh, hello Tommy. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm sorry, I couldn't face it. So yeah, as Simmers know, because they go woohoo in that song, and woohoo is the word for having a nice time with a partner. to put it nicely. So maybe some of you are just really excited about something as well. Like maybe some of you, they showed me the video to that song, and they're kind of like bouncing off the walls. So some of you may be very excited, but obviously we're all kind of stuck indoors. It's Christmas, there's nowhere to go, everywhere's closed, it's COVID. So some of you may feel like you're climbing the walls or bouncing off the walls, or like be very excited but not have anywhere to kind of expend this energy, possibly. Right, I've got some frankincense burning for you, a frankincense joss stick. So because it's Christmas, you know, and because to me the frankincense joss sticks are a little bit about magic and miracles and believing in the impossible. So I'm getting a bit of magic into your reading, and as I'm saying that, my stomach is going very, very, very warm. It's like a heat coming from around my back to my stomach. So maybe somebody holds you like that, you know, they hold you from behind and they put their hands on your stomach. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to tune into the energies. I'm seeing 1044 again, repeating numbers, and yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. I'll put my brain back in, and then I'll be with you. Okay, Aquarius, confession. I just went and had breakfast. I had some egg on toast because I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it if I didn't go and eat. So hopefully that's going to have sorted out the tummy grumbles though. Also, I forgot to tell you a story. I find it hard to shop for my mum. Hi, mum. She kind of like, I ask you, mum, what do you want for Christmas? And you say, nothing, I don't need anything. And I'm like, well, I'm going to buy you something, so tell me what you need, because I want. So I was wandering around the supermarket, looking for an extra present for her. And I kind of stumbled into the book aisle, and my eyes immediately went to a book by someone called Richard Osman, who is a British TV presenter, very funny, very dry, and I thought, I bet my mum likes him, and you know, he's very good with words. I thought, I wonder if he's an Aquarius. I might just Google that while I tell the story. Yeah, very quirky, very funny, and I was thinking, I bet my mum would like that, and I bet that's a really good book. You know, he's good with words, and so I bought it for her, and I was like, I don't know though, I don't really know if she likes it. She's just rang me to say, she was like, did someone tell you to get this for me? I was like, no, why? She said, I saw it and I really wanted it, and I went into the supermarket to get it and I couldn't find it, they were out of stock. So she'd actually tweeted to Richard Osman saying, like, I can't find your book. Yeah, really strange coincidence, and there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So it's like the universe stopped her from buying that book. It was like, no, we're going to make it out of stock so that she can't buy it, so that I can buy it, you know. Thank you, universe, for getting my mum guiding me to get my mum a decent Christmas present. Right, what's his name? Richard Osman. Richard Osman. I wonder. No, he is. I think he's Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. Let's pull you some cards. So I'm asking my guides to guide my hands, guide my cards, guide my interpretation of my voice, so the best possible message can come through that's going to do the most good for Aquarius today. What would you like to tell Aquarius today? Oh, I love the otters. The otters, you are never alone. Number 42 there. The answer to life, love, the universe and everything. Probably mangled that quote. The otters are... they pair up. They kind of they mate for life. They're very, very cute. You can see them, they like go swimming and they hold hands and things like this. Very, very cute. Very yeah, I think we're definitely going into some sort of love reading here, or again, could be just general relationships, who you feel close to, who you feel is your Two of Cups, you know, who gives back to you as much as you give to them. Yeah, or you're looking for this. This is your priority, I think, at the moment. What was that quote? That Britney Spears quote, I just want to be happy in a place where love is free. So it's not even like, so this, I guess, is clarifying maybe not free love, but where there's no, where love is simple, where it's like, I like you, you like me, there we go. That's the bottom line, where it's not complicated by, I don't know, family getting involved, or commitments to other things dragging you away from the relationship, or you know, problems in the perhaps you in a relationship and there's a lot of problems, you know, arguments, or you know, like getting upset over like little things, and you're like, I just want a simple relationship that is equal give and take. Possibly for some of you. For others, this is talking about possibly feeling a little bit lonely, but it's saying that there are people out there around you who have love for you, and also you have like universal love within yourself. The universe loves you, and you are part of the universe, so therefore you're never alone. There's always enough love for you there. It's just learning how to look for it. So I'll read that card for you in a moment. Oh, the White Raven's back again. Trust in the magic. I said that I was burning that joss stick for you because I was picking up on that kind of magical feeling to your reading, and we've got those birds chirping away quite happily out there. I'm getting the urge to look. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. Yeah, I was getting the urge to kind of look underneath there. 66 again, the repeating numbers, the number patterns. 42 again, adds to life, love and everything. I think 42 in another deck, in the Lenormand, I think it is, that I've got. I think that's actually the Fate. I'm going to get it because they're showing it me, so I think they want me to get it. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Lenormand deck by Kira Marchetti. It's not tarot, it's Lenormand's different system. But 42, yeah, you can see it's like to do with direction, fate, destiny, soul purpose. Like you may be feeling some sort of call, like you're being led to a certain place. The 24 card as well popped out to me because of like the mirror number, which is to do again with that kind of soulmate connection. You know, someone who's your equal, someone you can see eye to eye with, somebody who is on the same page as you. You can have a conversation with. You know, it's not like you are looking in a mirror and like the person's just repeating your thoughts and opinions back to you, but you can have a conversation about it, and it's just very equal. So this is what you feel like you're being led to, possibly. Again, it doesn't, I mean, it's looking strongly like it's a love connection, a soulmate connection here, but you know, look at the heart shapes, but it doesn't have to be. For some of you it's just you know, family members, friendships. It's people who are your equal, and not even your equal financially, or you know, talking about background, or your equal in terms of education or anything like that. It's somebody who is your soul equal, like your soul's match. So there's something to that there. That's interesting. I've not done that for any other sign. So you are unique, Aquarius. You're the special sign of the zodiac. So you know, it doesn't surprise me that you needed a couple of extra cards there from another deck. So this Jack of Hearts here, which would be the Knight or Page of Cups, it's actually giving me the Joker's hand is smiling in every... No, the Joker's always smiling in every hand that's dealt. When you die, I don't believe... Kylie Minogue, I don't believe that when you die your presence isn't felt, and I believe in you. They're giving me that there for today. Could be an apology coming in, or somebody openly expressing love. It's a bit like the Lancelot card for me, the Knight of Cups. It's somebody riding in on a white horse to the rescue, declaring their love, right? So that is for somebody there. The colour white is especially important for me. I'm picking up on, you've got the White Raven, the White Swans, and I was talking about someone riding in on a white horse. So there's something to do with the colour white. Could be symbolising purity. Again, that pure love, that simple love. Yeah, purity, innocence. The Page of Cups would be very, very naive. Okay. Right, let's read. I was just checking to see if I was getting anything else there when I went quiet. Oopsie daisy. Let's read then 42. I'm going to read the White Raven as well. It has come out for a couple of other signs, interestingly enough, this week. I think it was at the start of the zodiac, so sort of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, possibly, but it did come out a few times. I definitely used it on the thumbnail if you wanted to go and look those readings up. Otter spirits, I can get my words out. They're giving me a poem as well. I'll come to it in a second. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. I mean, that's quite difficult if you're at a distance from someone. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. So even from a distance, you can still sort of FaceTime people. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. Now is a time for joyful celebration of love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. So it is saying here it's more to do with friendship than it is to do with a romantic connection, but take it as it resonates. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, I care, you matter. Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone and always loved. Okay, I'm going to read a poem. 1 second while I go and find it. Okay, again, remember that it's different for different people. For some of you, this is like friendship, like the need for friendship, the need for... Sorry, my son can't find a piece of Lego. He's got loads of Lego for Christmas. But there's one piece that is just escaping him. So yeah, some of you it's friendship. For others of you it could be a romantic connection. So I've got The Otter by Seamus Heaney. When you plunged, the light of Tuscany wavered and swung through the pool from top to bottom. I loved your wet head and smashing crawl, your fine swimmer's back and shoulders, surfacing and surfacing again, this year and every year since. I sat dry-throated on the warm stones. You were beyond me, the mellowed clarities, the grape deep air, thinned and disappointed. Thank God for the slow loadening. When I hold you now, we are close and deep as the atmosphere on water. My two hands are plumbed water. You are my palpable, lithe otter of memory in the pool of the moment, turning to swim on your back, each silent, thigh-shaking kick, retilting the light, heaving the cool at your neck. And suddenly you're out, back again, intent as ever, heavy and frisky in your freshened pelt, printing the stones. There you go. It's funny as well because I do know an Aquarius who reads poems, so would have done a much better job of that than me. Hi, if you're watching. White Raven Spirits. So 66. Trust in the magic. Nothing in the universe is random. For the intricate web of co-creation weaves together. See, that's what I was saying about buying my mum the book. It wasn't random. I felt directed to get it. Like, I felt like it was just there looking at me. Like, that's where my eyes directed to. And she wasn't able to get it. Well, that's not random. It's coordination of the universe, I would say. Excuse me. For the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to those synchronicities so that you might recognise patterns. Even the winds dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you, and a messenger from Spirit. Align with the light, you will start to recognise that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of the Great Spirit arranging things in your favour. So trust your instincts as well. So I was looking at 42 and really drawn to that number, and I was like, well, why? Because it's the answer to life, love and everything. And then I was like, oh, I think 42 is the the compass card, you know, about direction in life in the other deck. So that's not a coincidence. And then this is talking about your birthright. Okay, so it's like Spirit has a plan for you, and also is trying to guide you to connections in your life that are meaningful and pure. And they're giving me pure and simple. What's that? Pure and simple. Is it like I'll be there for you, pure and simple, I'll be there? What is that? Is it S Club 7? I feel like it might be S Club 7. Pure and simple. And now they're giving me pure and simple every time. Right, just 1 minute because I'm going to write those down. Here we go, I've got them. So it's hearsay. I don't know if you're across the pond or not from the UK. I don't know if you'll know hearsay. They were that like cheesy pop of like roughly 2000 time. You've been saying I'm driving you crazy, and I haven't been around for you lately, but I've had a few things on my mind. When I'm with you, I'm filled with emotion. Can't you see that I'm giving you devotion? And a love like this is hard to find. Wherever you go, whatever you do, it's pure and simple. I'll be there for you. Oh, right. And also the Lightning Seeds was the other song. So I've just made it go. I was going to look it up and it's gone. Oh no! And I'm googling Kevin Spacey Christmas video. Maybe that's relevant to you. I accidentally clicked on it. I don't know what that is. I'm curious to see what it is now. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to try and remember to look that up after the reading. Pure and Simple by the Lightning Seeds was the other one I wanted to look at. Hello? No? I don't know if it's going to cooperate. Did I randomise a song for you on camera? I'm not convinced that I did. No, you got Blur, didn't you? Song 2. Oh, honestly, I don't have a brain today. It's gone. I think I left it in bed. Nighttime slows, raindrops splash rainbows. Perhaps someone you know could sparkle and shine as daydreams slide to colour from shadow. Picture the moon glow that dazzles my eyes, and I love you. Just lying, smiling in the dark, shooting stars around your heart. Dreams come bouncing in your head, pure and simple every time. Now you're crying in your sleep. I wish you'd never learned to weep. Don't sell the dreams you should be keeping. Pure and simple every time. So there could be something in there for somebody. Right, let's keep going. What else do we have then? What else do we have for Aquarius today? What else is going on for Aquarius? Come on, because I haven't got a brain, so I need you to direct me. Jesus, take the wheel. Clean it up. Well, yeah, probably, right? It's Christmas, there's wrapping paper everywhere. Clean up your act, maybe. Maybe you have to do some house clearance. Out with the old, in with the new. And why? Why do I have to tidy up? I don't want to. That's me. Why? Sorry, that's a meme. My daughter does it really well. I don't do it as well as she does. So let's have a look at what they are. And you also have yin. Okay, so that's being receptive, feminine energy. Number 2, again, so wanting that kind of partnership or equal connections in your life. Perhaps you just Christmas, and I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but when we have things like Christmas, it can put things into perspective for us quite a lot about the relationships we're in. Do we feel like a lot of love and appreciation? Do we have a really nice day with our family? Or do we think, actually, I can't stand this anymore? I don't know, people can, when you're stuck in a house with family and friends or whoever, and people have a few drinks maybe, sometimes true colours come out, and it can be for the good or for the bad. And of course, like, every single relationship has fallout, every single relationship has arguments or disagreements. That's healthy. Even like when you see eye to eye with somebody, you can still have differences of opinion, arguments. You can still frustrate each other when you're stuck in the house together. But I think sometimes, and here's a siren to kind of reinforce this, sometimes there can be breaking points, right, where when you're forced to be with somebody especially like I find this with COVID a lot, because people perhaps who have been in relationships for a long time, or it could be friendships for a long time, and you get into a sort of pattern where you're just doing the day-to-day life things, like both going off to work, going out with your own friends, doing whatever, and not actually spending that much time with each other. And then COVID sort of forced everybody to, like, well, not everybody, you know, different circumstances, but a lot of people have been forced to kind of all work from home, and be in the house with that person all the time. And some people are finding like, oh, actually, do you know what? We don't have that much in common anymore. Like, you know, we're just existing rather than loving. So that could be your situation, or somebody around you, you know, maybe parents, or you know, 2020 has caused a lot of people to do this reassessment, out with the old, in with the new. Why? So yeah, there could be something there for somebody. Leave it if it's not your story. If it's not your story, it's just not your story, right? Leave it for somebody where it is. Why? Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. I'm going to read the relationship messages because this is coming through strongly. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognise whether you're being triggered by somebody else, or if your behaviour is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this, and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself? I can't turn the page. And others. Maybe turning the page in your life. You know, everything I say is for a reason. In the end, life is all about being loved. Oh, yeah, bottom line, right? Pure and simple. In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles, and it's funny because I said it like that miracle feeling, and I was lighting the frankincense joss stick. Miracles and deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today: why? So, why am I feeling this way? Why am I doing this thing? Why am I triggered? What's underneath that? Like, what's the... So it can be something simple. It can be something like on the surface, it's just like, oh, that somebody made a mistake there, or, you know, somebody said something and it upset me. But then go deeper, peel back those layers, go down, 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 and see what's the underlying cause, what's the underlying root of that. And that should lead you to some really really important answers there. I think some sort of soul truths. You know, it can be somebody can say something and you'll react and be angry about it, and you'll be like, well, I didn't like what you said. But then when you ask why, it's like, oh, I don't like that because when I was a child, my parents said this to me, and it's triggered me, it's hurt me. And that can, pulling that up to the surface and explaining it to your partner as well, can help them understand why you're so annoyed about something. It's like, well, I didn't mean, I was joking, you know, that kind of thing. So there could be something there. It could actually help to heal a relationship if you do that work, or it could really bring something to light, I think. Okay, clean it up. Essential meanings: getting to the core of a situation. Same, right? Peeling back the layers, getting to the core. What's the root cause of it? Freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what's no longer needed. I'm going to read the oracle message and the relationship message for you here. So, relationship message first, because that's kind of a strong theme. Time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. Yeah, so somebody may be leaving a relationship, right? What's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. So it could just be clearing out old wounds, clearing out, you know, stuff from the past that doesn't serve you anymore, that may be causing annoyances or triggers in a relationship. Whether where actually sort of dealing with that junk, and it can be like childhood junk, right? Or you know, something that you were bullied about at school that you're still clinging on to. So it's about bringing it to the surface, cleaning it out, and actually, if you are in a relationship and it's a relationship that you want to continue with, doing that can actually clear the air and create a kind of new phase in the relationship. So an interesting message there. I like that one actually. The Oracle message. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Yes, literally yes. Too much work, overwhelmed. Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a lack of space takes up energetic space. No, hang on. Every unresolved... They were giving me something, so I got distracted. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. So you may just literally need to clean your house. I know I do. Haha. I don't like doing it. It's funny as well, on Twitter yesterday I posted Lad Bible had retweeted this TikTok, I think it was, of this woman who's like obsessively cleaning. I know I was saying, you know, some days I wish that I was like that. Some days I wish that my house was that clean and I knew all these tips, and like, but I don't care that much. Like, it's so much effort. And she was cleaning things that already look clean to me, and I was like, I just don't care that much. I just got better things to do with my time. You know, I'd love to like be the sort of person who loves cleaning and finds it really fun. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I love having a big massive clear out of my wardrobe or whatever. But I'm just not that person. You know, I'm an air sign. I'm not an earth sign. I can't do that kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm waffling on about this. What else was I going to say? Now, I don't know why I need to tell you this, but maybe you need to go and watch one of her readings. One of my favourite readers is Awakening to Spirit, Cindy from Awakening to Spirit. She's... The first reading that I ever watched of hers was a Libra reading, and I think this card came out. But she called it, I think, the Mary Kondo reading. And she was saying all the other signs had like these like whirlwind romances or like these dramatic like events that had happened and all this drama, and she said, like, Libra, you just have to sort out your wardrobe, you just have to do a bit of Mary Kondo and like tidy your house. And I was like, well, that sucks because I hate tidying. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe you do need to go and watch one of her videos. She's brilliant. And more succinct. Actually, do you know what? She's not. She tells as many stories as I do. I joke and say she's me in 10 years. Okay, what am I doing next? Trying to concentrate on the reading. If I only had a brain. Ooh, there you go, baby. Yeah, Daughter Romance number 33. So you've got 66 and 33. So doubling up. Something there for you. 42 again, unbelievable, right? 42. The Woman Holding a Coin. The Angel of Love, gorgeous. The Temple Path. They're giving me, go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. 12 as well there. Didn't you have 12? No, it's 24. Again, that doubling up though. What is that? 41? Wait, hang on. There's something with the numbers in your reading. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Did you have that clause 41 reading a while back where it was like you were signing some... I don't know if it was you, or I don't know, it could have been Capricorn or a Tell Me Anything reading, I can't remember, but it was something to do with somebody was signing some sort of contract, or there's some kind of legal situation, and there was a loophole. It was like somebody had wrote something to do with the numbers 42 and 41, and it was like somebody had wrote out a clause. It was like clause 41, but there was something wrong with it, or there was like a mistake with the numbers. You know, maybe you were getting paid, but somebody hadn't given you enough zeros, or one too many zeros, or it's like somebody had wrote your age down, but they'd wrote your age down wrong. But there was something to do. It was like really important. Go and look at the numbers go and look at the contract again, read the small print. So there's a mistake. It was like 42 and 41. So I don't know if that's coming through for you as well. You may want to have a look at that if it is. I can't remember what reading it was though. I'm so sorry. It was a while back, like months back. But it could just be a reminder possibly. But look, you've got 42, 42, 42. That's unbelievable in one reading. Right, let's read those ones that have come out for you then, I guess. Oh, I'm going to stop and restart because we're approaching the 40-minute mark. The 42-minute mark. I'm sorry, it was a terrible joke. Yeah, I don't know why I'm the way that I am. I'm so sorry. At least you're not going anywhere probably today, right? It's Christmas. You've got time on your hands. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're making Christmas dinner and you're in a bit of a flap, possibly. Right, okay. Could be, again, could be Capricorn cusp. I think Capricorn got this card as well. This is like, it is Capricorn energy for me, this card. Woman holding a coin. Female connection in money, health or value. So it's specifically female. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair, or somebody who identifies as female. Sometimes it kind of gives me like drag queen energy. The elegantly dressed woman on this chair sits on a beautiful chair. What? On this card. Oh, if I could just read. Holding a bright gold coin. Sorry, I have had a headache, so reading's not the best thing for me today. When this card comes up right in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly. Well, I said yesterday in Capricorn's reading, because it's a Capricorn card, I was like, this is probably you. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn. But it's like, tends to be earth sign energy. But it could be you if you're really focused on career at the moment, really focused on like house, tangible things, family, practical matters. Maybe you're doing that deep clean, that Mary Kondo clean, right? Then this would be you. If not, it's somebody around you. It may refer to you directly and to a successful endeavour regarding your own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with somebody who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you, again, Capricorn, because it's that gives me pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. I'm a man of wealth and taste, which is the devil, which is the devil card in the tarot, which is the Capricorn card in the tarot. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. It doesn't have to be Capricorn. I have to stress that, but it does give me strong Capricorn energy. 49. Again, you might be on the cusp. Okay, Angel of Love, tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-coloured wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations. They're giving me, I'm speaking of good vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with somebody already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inwards, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. They're giving me something again. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So that's lovely. And you've got the angel of love and the daughter romance. That is so lovely. And 42, it's like destiny, and the soulmate card. Like, it's so gorgeous. Again, it could be romantic love, or it could be friendship. You know, love comes in many forms, but you know, hopefully pure and simple, right? And do you know what? You've got really strong Venus energy here. This is what they were kind of giving me, and I'm noticing how much it's coming through. So this card here, this card here, this card here is Venus energy and the daughter romance. So that's possibly Libra or Taurus. Taurus would be more physical. It's an earth sign, so again, this is earth sign energy. Yeah, could be dealing with a Taurus there. I think Taurus may have got that white raven spirit as well, interestingly enough. So I don't know if you've got Taurus placement. Ow, my head. You've got the crown chakra there. Okay, maybe wanting me to talk about the crown chakra. I'll get to it in a minute. I'm coming to it. Oh, I've actually had to close my right eye. That's really sharp pain in the right side of my head. That's them giving me that's my connection. That's them giving me information. So, ow. So I can't concentrate. It's hurting. The yin, yeah, it's romantic. Romantic love there. Right, I'm going to go to Archangel Uriel because clearly she's got something to say. Stabbing me in the side of the head there. Right, okay. And it's gone. As soon as I pick up the card, it's gone. Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, who's called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your seventh energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration. I need Archangel Gabriel, that's who I need today. Help me speak properly. From the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirits is great. Tell me about it, that really hurt. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records or a layer consciousness, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open to you now, and you will find that your own spirits and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Affirmation: my seventh chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirits and my own intuition flow fully to me now. I'm so sorry that I'm tripping over my words. They keep giving me stuff as I'm speaking. I wanted to clarify that I was talking about me having a headache earlier. You can get headaches when your crown chakra is blocked. My crown chakra is definitely not blocked, but I've just got a bit of a head cold and I've been drinking, so it's a normal headache. The feeling that I get when my crown chakra opens is very, very different to me. It's significantly different. I can tell the difference. From a normal headache, my crown chakra opening up feels like a hole is opening in my skull. Very, very different feeling. So I just wanted to say that if you picked up on me saying I had a headache earlier, it wasn't a headache. It was very different. Okay, number 12. Tummy, shush. You've had your breakfast. Why are you shouting at me? Okay. The Temple Path. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. Oh, sorry. With all the 42s as well and the crown chakra, you could be receiving downloads, you could be receiving things in your dreams, you could be receiving information or knowing things without knowing why, and just having a general sense of intuition. If I feel like you're following signs, you're probably seeing number patterns or coincidences, or for example, how that song had shopping in it, and I just watched the Pretty Woman shopping thing, so getting shopping twice, I noticed the coincidence. But that other card was saying there are no coincidences. It's all part of the divine signaling. So this may be something that you're noticing more, that you're tuning into, and it's helping guide you on that spirit path. Right, a huge amount of universal guidance here, trying to signal you, trying to give you those downloads, trying to get you on this spiritual path. And it doesn't mean you have to go and join up to some religion or anything like that. It's more to do with like soul searching, being authentic, doing that deep dive into your own soul, into your own spirit, finding out who you are authentically, and getting on the right path for you, getting on the right, it could be career path, or going where you're supposed to go in life. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on a karmic path and heading in the right direction. You can have good karma or bad karma, by the way. It's just like destiny. What goes around comes around. What you give, you receive. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. I've got that feeling again, like somebody's holding my hand. I had it a while back, and it was like I couldn't put the card down, and I've got this feeling again. But it's not hard. It's like gentle. It's like this kind of like, it's like firm but gentle, if that makes sense. Like just feeling like somebody's holding my hand. So yeah, you could definitely have an ancestor guiding you there. It doesn't even have to be anyone you've ever met. It's like it could be generations ago, right? Or even higher self. Or, you know, if you believe in angels, maybe it is a literal angel. Now they're giving me, I believe in angels. I'm just going to write down a couple of songs because you had good vibrations as well, didn't you? Didn't you have Kylie Minogue as well? You've got I Believe in Angels and I Believe in You. I'm sure you got I Believe in You by Kylie. Okay, what else would you like to tell Aquarius? Go on, you've got the floor. What else do you want to tell Aquarius from this deck? Oh, thank you. Okay, slightly secretive there. We'll find out what that is in a minute. So the card that came out is the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, your reading is so lovely. Here comes the other swan. Here comes the other swan swimming in with that offer, bringing you a pearl of wisdom. I know. Oh, they're giving me another song. What is it with the songs today? I can't remember who sings it, but it's the other girl. Who's the diamond? Who's the pearl? Who was first? The Ace of Water is the Ace of Cups. It's you've also got this Page or Knight of Cups here. So this is somebody approaching, I feel, or you could be approaching somebody else, but there's somebody coming in here with a lot of love, a lot of emotion, and it's new. So it's either somebody new coming into your life, or a new phase of a relationship, a new level of a relationship opening up for you. But again, seahorses, they pair up. So you've got, like, don't swans mate for life as well? Swans, otters, seahorses. It's like I'm sure all these animals like pair up and mate for life. Oh, and pearls are white as well, aren't they? Again. So what was that song that I just literally just said? And I've already forgotten. Oh, Diamond and Pearl, the other girl, isn't it? The other girl. Diamond, Pearl. Tell me who's the other girl. I want to say Halsey, but I might be wrong. Also, I don't know how to pronounce the name. So what's hiding here? What's on the underlying? Ten of Earth. Oh yeah, so you're wanting something permanent. You're wanting a forever. Yeah, you're wanting to build a life with somebody here. Yeah, you want something grounded and stable. You're not in it for like this isn't a flash in the pan, or this other person is coming towards you and they want something stable with you. Look, the daughter romance, but it's not just romance. It could be a proposal. The secret is, I may have to get a clarifier on this, the King of Air and the Six of Earth. Somebody could have been leaving a previous relationship. Again, take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't, but they haven't revealed it yet. They haven't spoken the truth yet. The King of, look at this feather as well. Like, watch out for the signs, the white feather. So it could be that somebody is taking action. They're cutting things out that they need to cut out. They are speaking the truths that need to be spoken. But the thing about the King of Air, it could be you, Aquarius. You're an air sign. It's the King of Swords. And again, look, he's got the crown. A lot of stuff about the crown as well. The thing about the King of Swords is he's very, very strategic. he knows when it's the right time to speak, and he'll only give the information that needs to be given. He won't give unnecessary information. So it's all, he knows that there's a time and a place for truths to be spoken. He also knows when it's the right time to take action. So he's strategic, he's patient. He'll cut things out when it's the right time to cut things out. But you can see here with this mask and the fact that the cards were hidden, it's like, I don't think he's revealed everything yet. There's something that's not been revealed. And that doesn't mean he's lying. The King of Air upright is not a liar. He's very, very honest. The King of Air in reverse would be somebody who's lying. But he's very, very honest. He just doesn't say more than he needs to say. Okay, he's going to speak his truth at the right time. So, yeah, he's got a plan. But this Six of Earth, and it's funny, and I didn't mention it. I can't remember what made me think of it. I watched an Eric Relmut's video this morning. It's like one of her recent ones. And the Six of Earth came out. And I interpret the Six of Earth sometimes as like the division of the assets. I don't think she said that, but I was like, I bet that's what that card is. So it could be, for somebody, it could be that they are splitting from a relationship, dividing the assets. Oh, it's this clean it up card, wasn't it? The relationship message from that, it was talking about sorting out what's yours and what's not yours or something. Yeah, that's what made me think of it. And it's funny that it should come out, and it's funny that they're both these emperors. Yeah, somebody could be taking the lead in their own life, and you can be a female emperor, by the way, or so she, he, they, doesn't matter how you I mean, it does matter to you. I'm not trying to like belittle that, but in tarot, it doesn't matter what your gender identity is or the gender of the cards. The energy is translatable. Where it's not, I'll clarify. This is a woman holding a coin. It's quite specifically female, but the king could be a female. The emperors can be female. So this is a specific character. So again, Archangel Uri is interesting as well. Sometimes it's a female, sometimes it's a male. So again, somebody could be transgender. Sorry, I get a lot of messages. It's a general reading, so I get different messages for different people. But this is somebody like bossing up, taking control of their life, learning lessons as well, and it's experience, the wisdom of experience for me, which I feel like this King of Air probably does have. The thing about deer or male deer, what are they called? Elks. I don't know. I should probably find out the proper name for them. They lose their antlers every year. Every year their antlers come off, and every year they grow back again. And every time they grow back with an extra spoke, and that's how you can tell how old a deer is. So as you learn, as you grow, as you experience things, you get more tools in your toolbox. I think somebody had a reading the other week that was like, if you are suffering, I mean, it's not the Five of Pentacles, so it's not saying it's a loss, it's a division, right? You're not losing anything, it's just separating. So some of you need to know that you've got the experience to build it back up again. Anything you lose, anything that is divided, you can build up that to the same level of wealth. You've got the Ten of Earth up there. That's the maximum. Okay. So it's quite, I'm getting a few different things again. It's really distracting today, especially when I'm not on top form. And they're both looking towards the future, right? Clearing out the things that don't work for them, looking towards the future. For others of you, this could be somebody who wants to work with you on a very fair, even basis. This is like equal, fair and share, equal division of the workload. Just something that's very balanced and fair in a tangible sense. So yeah, equal pay, equal workload, sharing some sort of house, perhaps sharing the rent, this kind of thing. But there's I feel like this hasn't been communicated by this person yet. Right, okay, let's what's the best advice, please, we can get for Aquarius today? Best advice, please, for Aquarius today. Whoa, did you see that they flipped out this way and flipped and went upside down? So I don't read this deck upside down. I don't read reversals from this deck, but that's interesting. Don't let your pride get in the way. Yeah, someone, again, it could be somebody taking the time to speak because they're perhaps embarrassed. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. I swear Capricorn got that card again yesterday. So somebody could definitely be either dealing with a Capricorn or on the cusp, or yeah. 2 Leos. Look, it's funny as well. Capricorn had 2 Cancer cards and you've got 2 Leo cards. New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So that's interesting, actually. This could be the phase. It could just be something to do with the planets moving between Capricorn and Aquarius here, why I'm getting this. And again, I know this isn't Capricorn or Aquarius, but Cancer is all to do with the home and putting up boundaries, putting up walls to protect yourself emotionally. It's very much like the hard outer shell. So I feel like somebody's been through a phase where they've perhaps had a lack of confidence or a fear of getting hurt, and the shell has gone up, the walls have gone up. I feel like this is what somebody's moving out of. And they're moving out of this insecure, defensive energy into a bolder, more courageous lion energy. It could be something to do with the planet's movement around your house. Around your birth chart. There's a link for that down below if you want to go and look that up. Yeah, but I feel like somebody's moving out of this phase of like being a bit sensitive, being a bit walls up, defenses up, into this kind of energy where it's like, I'm going to step back out into the world, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to be bold. Again, I was talking about like how somebody could be getting like a full new wardrobe or something like that. It's like, well, I've been in the house all this time during 2020, 2021, I've done all this work on myself, and I'm going to come out and be like bold and fearless and take those opportunities when they come to me, perhaps because you've not been able to take opportunities during lockdown. So now it's like you value them more, you value the opportunities more. So it's almost like he who dares wins. Fortune favours the bold. You've got to be brave and take those risks to get the rewards, and then hold your vision. Fixed moon. I'm loving like this Leo energy is so warm and jumping out at me right now. Really liking that energy. So yeah, that could be for somebody. Right, a personal issue reaches resolution. My knees are hurting. I need to shuffle. Okay, so full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So it could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important. What were you saying? Why about? What was that question? It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head. My voice is closing up again. That was happening in Capricorn's reading again yesterday. And that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. There you go. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. You could be dealing with a Cancerian as well. And yeah, Cancerians do tend to be very sensitive. A bit like you have to walk on eggshells around them, or you can't, like the King of Swords can be a little bit brutal. Aquarius, I'm an air sign, you're an air sign. We value honesty, we value communication. And with the sort of people, we tend to be like, we'd rather tell, we want to be told straight, we want to be told directly, the truth, whether it hurts or not, because then we can deal with it and take action. That's kind of it depends on your chart. Again, if you've got a lot of Cancer in your chart, you may be slightly different, but basic kind of air sign energy, we're very upfront, very open, very honest. We like that. It's almost like I respect someone who gives me that brutal information, because it's like, well, I can deal with that now. Where Cancerians tend to be, they're a water sign. This is just how they operate. They come from a very emotional space where you know, the feelings are very strong, and they can be very easily hurt, which is why they have that hard outer shell. So again, you could have Cancerian placement or be dealing with a Cancer. But it's like, this perhaps is why this King of Swords is kind of shrouding his truth a little bit, because perhaps he knows it's not the right time for this person. You know, they're waiting, they're kind of waiting for this person to be in a space where they're able to receive the news, and also figuring out how to do it in a gentle way. Possibly that's could just be one person that I'm picking up on there. Attuned to the moon, it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. I guess that's what he's doing, right? He's strategizing. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? Right, let's move into the new moon in Leo. So yeah, I feel like this is concluding and this is starting. New moon in Leo. It's like a new start in confidence. Maybe you've got some kind of newfound confidence, especially if you've cut out a person who damaged your confidence. I think were you the sign that got the thing about gaslighting? I got that for 3 signs, I think, in total. I think it started with you, and then I think Taurus got it, and I think Scorpio also got it. It was like this energy that I've been picking up on all week. Okay, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit, and that means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle, and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attune to the moon, make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it. Yeah, so someone might be doing a bit of online shopping, hey? Spending time on your appearance. Or you've turned somebody's head. You know what, boys? If you ever saw her, that girl is amazing, but she will drive you crazy. Look out. Ding, ding. That's that Ricky Martin song, if you just thought I'd got absolutely off my rocker there. She's got a look in her eyes. She says she knows why just to taste her is never enough. She gets a thrill out of loving and watching you suffering. She says you can look but don't touch. I love a bit of Ricky Martin. I can't find it. There it is. Fixed moon. So don't be fooling yourself like so many others have fallen for Aquarius' smile. But if you're in for the ride, hold on tight. Adios and kiss your ask goodbye. That's not what it says. Sorry, I'm gonna have to listen to that song and get it out of my system. There are 2 main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With 2 interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attune to the moon, yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card. Stay in power, faith or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. There you go. It's saying here that you're a fixed sign. The fixed signs can be stubborn. So anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. So it says the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. Okay, interesting. Right, I hope that was helpful to you, Aquarius. And if you're celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a lovely day with friends, family, or just, I don't know, a chocolate and a bubble bath. Whatever makes you happy today, I hope you have a brilliant day. for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful day anyway. No matter what you're doing, what you're celebrating, who you're with, I hope you all have an amazing time. And I hope you all have a brilliant 2021 as well, right? We all need it. We all deserve it. And you're looking, like, if you go out with that confidence, it looks like you're going to do amazing. You can tackle the world. So do take care. Leave me a like if you like, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video with friends if you think this is their story. Thank you as well. I got so many views on that last Aquarius video. I don't know what happened, but it did brilliantly. So thank you so much if you shared that video, or if you just watched that video. That was really really lovely to see, so thank you very much for that. Leave me a comment if anything particularly resonated and you feel comfortable doing so, and as always, if you want to come in as a stealth watcher, that is absolutely fine with me too. I stealth watch tarot videos as well. So do take care, and I'll see you again soon, Aquarius. Bye bye.